Welcome! I'm Sophie Jury and I'm going to share with you a few little insights into what you can expect from your Productivity Tribe membership. So I've been working with lots of people over the last few years to help them map out plans, set goals and get stuff done. And something that comes up often is that there is loads of information out there, but where people are coming unstuck is actually implementing and getting things done. Now, I've dabbled a bit with the different blasts that I've run, and what has come out of that is that people want that ongoing support rather than just in little stints. So that's what this is all about. It's all about helping you get your plan in place, focus on the important things, hold you accountable and help you get stuff done. There are loads of different membership sites out there if you're looking for information on how to do things like your Facebook ads, your Google ads and email lists and all that sort of stuff. All great stuff, but that's not where we're coming from with this one. This group is all about helping you create positive habits, be more productive and be more effective with your time management and get stuff done. It's all about that implementation, the support and the accountability. So what are you going to get? Well, every month we have a theme. Now, you will probably be used to this sort of thing with other membership things in the sense that it might be we'll focus on creating email lists this month or something like that. But with this, it's all about themes that are kind of habit forming. So on the outset, it looks like it might be quite simple, but actually when you do it repeatedly, those are the places where we come unstuck. To give you an example, one of the themes of the months is time management, and during that month the focus will be on tracking our time. Again, sounds so simple, but how many people actually track their time like for a whole month really consistently, and so then are able to review where they're spending their time and then be able to really take action to choose where you're going to focus your efforts and how you're going to use your time more effectively going forward. Because the same with everything, it's the same with diets and all sorts of different things. If you're not tracking what you're doing, it's really easy for little things to slip in that we didn't know were happening, and then we're unable to find the source of our problem. So time tracking is going to be one of the things we'll be focusing on. Another month we're going to be looking at productivity. So we'll be doing things like prioritizing our top tasks for the day and then working on getting those done. The support in the group will be there to say, have you done those top 1 to 3 tasks? Because again, very simple concept, but in reality we're just not doing it. We're not prioritizing those tasks, or if we are, we're not getting them done. We're doing the classic procrastination of that's that important task that I really need to do, but you know I'm going to do these other ones which are a bit nicer before I tackle that one, and then that one gets moved day to day, and then in the end it's very stressful and in a rush and we have to get it done and out of the door. So each month we're going to be looking at these sorts of themes where it's not going to be something that's going to add loads of stuff to your to-do list or increase all the things that you've got already to do. It's about helping you look at your to-do list that you've got to do and do it more effectively and actually get these things done. Create positive habits, which means you're going to be able to be in more control of your time. So you're going to be able to create space for spending time with family and friends, your hobbies, the things that are going to make you happier and more centered in yourself. So that's what this is all kind of based around. Alongside the monthly themes, we're also going to be doing what I call a 5-day blast every month. So those of you familiar with Scrum method, you might have heard of a sprint. Essentially, it's 5 days, Monday to Friday, and it's going to be the 3rd week of every month, where we have extra accountability in the group. We're going to be checking in every day, every hour of the day to say how you're getting on, what have you got done, what do you need to get done next, and it's all based around helping you have that like mega shot of espresso into your productivity and getting stuff done that week. So it's lots of extra support and accountability. Also, we'll be doing group calls. So we'll have Zoom video calls, which is a free app that you can get, and at the beginning of the month, we're going to be getting together to talk about the last month. Have you had any major insights? And what are your plans for the next month? Have you got any challenges you need help with? That sort of stuff. And of course, a get to know each other in the group a little bit better. And then the beginning of the blast weeks, we'll also have one then, so you can talk about what you're going to do during those 5 days, so you can maximise the effectiveness of those for you. Alongside the Zoom calls, we also will be doing loads of stuff in the Facebook group. So the Facebook group is mainly where it's going to be at. There's going to be lots happening in there. Again, you don't have to involve in everything, but the more you're in there and kind of being held accountable, the more support you're going to get, the more you're going to build that network, the support network within the group, and get to know the other members. So a lot of it is happening there with the accountability posts every day we'll have going out. We do things like weekly reviews, weekly goal setting, all sorts of good things. Nearly done. One last thing, and it's a bit of a biggie. We also have these, which are your Productivity Tribe planners. So these go out every 12 weeks that you're a member. So as long as you're still a member, you'll get a new one every 12 weeks. They've been designed so that you can use them kind of in conjunction with other planners that you've got. You may know that I do the Ultimate Diary Planner, so you could still use that for your genuine like daily to-dos and tracking and stuff, but this is going to be a great little overview for you. And also, if you haven't got a planner, this will work and do everything that you need it to do for that. So we start with some 12-week goal setting in here, and then after that we do some big brainstorming things of all the stuff we need to get done over the next 12 weeks. We then go into a bit more detail and we start planning out what are we going to do every week. And then we have some pretty pages. And then we go into the week spreads. So with these, we've got the whole week at a glance there, which goes from 6 in the morning till 10 at night. Hourly slots for Monday to Sunday, so you can plan out what you're doing every day. There's a big section here for to-dos, and what you'll notice is that here we have an extra little kind of column, and then we have the tick boxes here. This column is for the prioritizing. Hurrah! So you can prioritize which tasks are the important ones to do this week. There's a big space for notes, and then down here we've also got the boxes for our personal goals and also our most important tasks or actions for that week, which we can track as we go. So there's 12 weeks, there's 12 of those. We also, I talked about the 5-day sprint, that's in here too. So for the weeks that we are going to be really kind of ploughing forward, you can use these. You don't have to, there's 12 weeks, you can just stick with the others, but if you wanted to inject a little bit more detail, for these ones we've got the top 3 tasks for the day, then we have an agenda for the day from 6 till 10, then we have a to-do list, and then we have some notes, and these down here are little tick boxes for our goals. So they're really handy for the days, obviously for those 5-day blasts when you need to get stuff done. Alongside those, there's also a double page spread of notes. So for each week that you work on for that, you've got the space to get the information down that you need to get down. We also have what's called a blast it day, which will be interspersed throughout the time that we're spending together, and these are days when we do lots of extra accountability in the group. So we'll be checking in every hour, and what we have to help you along with that is a blast it day planning section. So that's one day, and with that what we encourage you to do, what I encourage you to do, is to have your most important tasks, but then every hour is broken down into 4 15-minute slots with 3 tasks per slot. From experience, I use these myself a lot. It's difficult often to do more than 3 things in 15 minutes, even though we think that we can. But one of the main things that we are terrible at as human beings is being able to, what's the right word? To be aware and plan properly the time that we use. That's why things like time tracking and prioritizing is so important, because it's really easy to majorly overestimate or underestimate how long things are going to take us. So these blast it days are really useful for that. It's real eye-opening stuff when you do one. I mentioned the Zoom calls. There's also space in here for you to write notes about the Zoom calls. So you can keep that 12 weeks, all part of your productivity membership, all in this handy little planner, so you can refer back to it at any time. So in the call bits, we've got what question, if you've got something specific you want help with, the main 3 things to action after the call, and then a space for notes as well. And then after that, we've got a little bit of review space. So at the end of every 12 weeks, we're going to be doing a little bit of a review over how the 12 weeks have gone, what we've learned, what challenges we faced, what we want to be doing next. So that's your extra little bonus goodie that you get as part of your membership as well, and this will get posted out to you at your address after you join. That's pretty much it. The main focus of the group is for you to get stuff done. Implementation, support and accountability, that's where it's at, and helping you create new positive habits for your productivity and your time management. If you've got any questions, you can email support@LadiesThatPlan.com or get in touch on Facebook, and I'll happily help on that one. Otherwise, if you haven't already done it, what are you waiting for? Click the button and come and join us today. And I'll look forward to seeing you on the other side. Toodle pip.